$15 for a jar of sparkle smaller than a shot glass. Fair price or the best markup in the baking aisle?
Oh, I came in ready. Rip-off. That's my opening position. I bake for 2 birthdays, a bake sale, and 1 ambitious Christmas every year, and I'm the person who checks the price per ounce on peanut butter. So convince me.
Welcome to the Monégasque Table. Today we're doing the glitter math out loud, so you never have to stand in the baking aisle doing it in your head.
And I get to argue.
You get to argue. But here's the answer up front, because nobody should wait 10 minutes for it. Judged by the jar? Expensive. Judged by the serving, which is how you actually use this stuff. A 15-gram jar works out to about 10 cents a drink. 10 cents. That's the number this whole episode stands on.
And I'm going to try to knock it over.
Please, start with the sticker. A 15-gram jar of gold luster dust runs about $14.99. That's $1 a gram, which sounds terrible. That's saffron territory.
It sounds like jewelry pricing for colored powder is what it sounds like.
Except nobody uses a gram. Look at the listing. The serving guidance printed right on it is 0.1 grams per drink. Do the division. A 15-gram jar is about 150 drinks. At $14.99, that's roughly 10 cents a glass.
Hold on. 150 drinks out of 1 jar? Nobody on this earth has measured 1/10 of a gram of glitter. There's no spoon in my drawer that small. Real people scoop and dump.
That's the best objection in this episode, so let's take it seriously. Say you're heavy-handed. Say you double it for a richer color. The listing itself says doubling is an option. Now you're at 20 cents a drink. Triple it? 30 cents. The math has to get 4 or 5 times worse before your glass of sparkle costs more than the lime wedge in it.
Okay, but a jar isn't only for drinks, right? Half the pictures I see are cakes.
More than half, actually. There's an analysis of about 2,400 category reviews, and cake decorating shows up in roughly half of all the usage mentions. In a product category literally sold for drinks. 1 jar does both jobs. Dust a cake tonight. Rim a glass on Saturday.
Fine. The per-serving math is small. I'll give you that round. But here's my second punch. I can buy a fat tube of craft glitter for $3 at any craft store. 10 times the volume. Why isn't that the comparison?
Because that tube isn't food.
It says non-toxic right on it.
It does. And non-toxic is not the same word as edible. Non-toxic means it probably won't poison you, the way crayons are non-toxic. It doesn't mean it was made to be eaten. Most craft glitter is cut plastic. Edible glitter is a different object entirely. Food-grade ingredients made to go in your mouth, on your cake, in your champagne.
So the premium isn't really for the sparkle, then. The sparkle looks the same in a photo.
The sparkle looks the same in a photo. The premium is for the word edible, for what happens after the photo, when your kid licks the frosting. And honestly, let's admit why you're in this aisle at all. It's for that half second when the cake comes out and the whole table goes quiet. 10 cents a serving is a cheap ticket to that moment. That's what the extra dollars buy.
Okay, but flip it. If nobody's eating it, don't buy edible. A display cake for a shop window. A photo shoot. Ornaments with the kids. Craft glitter exists for exactly that. It's cheaper, and it looks great on camera. Paying the edible premium for a thing nobody bites. That's the actual ripoff.
Completely fair. That's the round you win. Edible pricing is for food someone eats. Decoration pricing is for decoration. People make the mistake in both directions, and one direction wastes money, but the other one puts plastic on a birthday cake.
So where does the price actually sit against other edible options? Because $15 still isn't nothing.
Right, the category context. Amazon market data puts the average price for drink glitter around $11 to $12. So yes, we're about $3 above average. But look at the jar sizes before you judge. A lot of the category's best sellers come in 5-gram bottles. 5 grams. Same ballpark price. 1/3 of the powder.
The peanut butter per ounce trick. Small jar, small sticker, terrible rate.
Exactly the trick. Per gram is the only honest comparison. And per gram, the surprise winner in this whole line isn't even the single jar. It's the 12 color set, roughly $60 for 84 grams total. That lands around 70 cents a gram. The bundle beats the jar.
I did not expect the big box to be the budget option.
Cheapest per gram in the line. And one more thing for your per ounce brain. This stuff doesn't spoil on you. It's an odorless, flavorless mineral powder, heat stable, so it bakes without burning off. Won't change how anything tastes. The jar you bought for New Year's still works at a birthday in June. Cost per use only goes down.
All right, scorecard time. I came in saying ripoff. Where I've landed, the per drink cost is genuinely small. A dime, maybe 30 cents if you're generous with the spoon. The real comparison isn't craft glitter, because craft glitter isn't food. And the price per jar thing? Mostly an illusion of jar sizes.
And the caveats we keep. If nobody eats it, buy craft and save your money. And if you only need one pinch for one party, $15 is a lot for one pinch. Split a jar with a friend.
So the verdict stands. Judged by the jar, pricey. Judged by the serving? One of the cheapest upgrades a party food can get.
That's the episode. And reviewers keep saying the same three things, by the way. A little goes a long way, it works best in clear drinks, and it doesn't change the taste. After 400,000 orders across the US, Canada, and the UK, the gold jar sits at 4.6 stars. The crowd did this math before us. If you want to run it yourself, the Munjag ASQ UE Gold 15 gram jar is on Amazon, and the 12 color set is the per gram value pick.
Next time on the show, my measuring spoon complaint gets its own episode. How much glitter actually goes in one cocktail, and how do you measure 1/10 of a gram without a lab scale?
A pinch, a spoon, and a strong opinion about carbonation. Quick note before we go. This show is produced by the team at Monégasque with AI-crafted hosts, and every number you heard was checked by humans against the documents. See you at the table.